they won a single round and got absolutely bullied. So sort of a question and now a test of the resolve of the OMiT squad. But I'm with you on this one. A necessary bounce back map, or I mean, it already potentially could be dire. You're looking for a quick response.
Vegas can find their special source and force their way forward. We could be looking at a very quick series. OMiT stacking up through the middle of the map. Not a lot of pressure towards A, but they have eyes on it, so no one gets across without being spotted. Prolute now in position, nothing to throw, but his rival 9. Can he get these players away from the bomb site?
Well, you see the shoulders he's throwing, just looking for that initial intel, but that's a Semtex backing 2 players down, and Fame gonna use that to take the space and slowly encroach on that bomb. Spart, though, devastating angle. He's got the intel, and Fame, feet too big. Ooh, trades, though, at least come through. Nero, that's a huge gunfight.
Prolute looking to pick up the trade there. Doesn't overchow, doesn't overcommit, and now Attach will be able to get the bomb plant. Here comes the immediate counter-attack. No trophies in place, nothing to throw either. Should see something here from Vegas.
Yeah, well, it's Fire getting the good timing on the flank. He goes all the way around, but unfortunate for him, Glowfrosty falls before Fire gets engaged, so the fact that he didn't have the information doesn't matter, and now a tough gunfight for Prolute to win. 2 players in his sights, and he's got the help from Fire.
He doesn't need to win it, he just has to stay alive. That's the immediate defuse. Lovely work here. Vegas, you're not going to check it, and that is going to be OMiT. They overtake the bomb site, and there's no way for Attach to get there in time. Great work in the first.
Absolutely bamboozled is Attach, and again, Fire sort of had the free information. He's able to sneak through on the flank before he gets spotted. It doesn't really work out in Glowfrosty's favor, but he gives you that extra kill towards the end. So the bounce back that OMiT needed, able to secure it. The perfect start that they needed.
It was actually perfect. It really was fantastic. I mean, they didn't overcommit too much. Some nice wins there from Fire, and I think Prolute as well. Not necessarily doing a whole lot there. Didn't get any damage, but the mere existence, the fact that he was alive in the play, meant that he was a distraction.
That is what you love to see out of Prolute. The old 0-0 round win.
I mean, the 0-0-0-0-0 round win. Absolutely unheard of, but hey, makes it work.
You thought he got the defuse, didn't you?
Huh?
You think he got the defuse?
He didn't. Nades are in. No one home, though. The A-bomb site is where we're leaning once again, but Prolute over by Paul. Again, can he be the most mythical of red dots here to pull the Vegas attention?
Well, he made it maybe noise if he got in the pool. So yeah, Gio's dealing with him on one side. So Vegas maybe getting worried about the scattered push, and they get caught a little bit over-aggressive. Attach falls for the first blood, and that is a bit of an overchild as well. Nero ripping heads.
Oh, Prolute. Oh, yes, he's seen Gio. Now the hunt is on. There it is.
Oh, easy.
The round once again for OMiT. Back-to-back.
That's fantastic. So I think we might have had our question answered. The fact that they got the sort of 6-star jitters out of the way earlier against Optic, the adjustments clearly have been made, and a better start thus far. Spart as well, 2 for 2 on the first blood count, leading the charge right now with 3 kills.
The charge is certainly being led. All of my fears about OMiT Brooklyn's, mental game. Can they survive a tough Karachi like that? The answer is yes. 2-0 so far. Round 3 now awaits. The boys are already in game.
It'll be fun to see the sort of retake potential we have seen, especially the Stallions having a lot of success being very aggressive on defense through the B site. So all that attention OMiT has at the top side of the minimap, they've cleared all the space. Now the question is, how quick can they be? The bomb will get planted, but the faster you flank, the better. Attach will be the man to deal with it as Glowfrosty getting tagged up. All the information in the world.
I think you saw the 2 players cross, and Sparty now playing from the elbow. Doesn't have anything left to throw. I'm not sure if there are any lethals left whatsoever. So now we go 35 seconds, and that bomb goes boom. Forward now, lads. You have to take some ground here. The opening salvo of fire from Sparty is going to connect. Fire now through the middle. Prolute gets his first. And Attach now through you. Big damage. Oh, and a win again from Attach. Sparty in the 1v2.
Oh, that is great comms as well coming in from the Vegas boys. And Attach does a wonderful job on the flank. I was trying to set up the pressure. You clear out the B site. You get hyper aggressive and move through it. I thought that was going to be the play call from OMiT. They reposition. They go for the 2-2 hit, 2 through you, 2 through the back spawn. And I think if Attach stays stagnant and doesn't clear any space, OMiT have a better shot at that round, but Attach gets active, says, no one's on the flank, let me go work through mid, and you saw the pre-fire rolling through. His teammate gets the tags on the cross, spamming those call-outs, and Attach utilizes it perfectly.
Again, he just sort of has to stay in that position. Doesn't do anything too crazy, too wild. Picks up his second. Vegas looking for the equalizer. Can they find it here? Trophies and nades, everything still left to play with over by the A-bomb site. The stuns will be leaving pockets, and now knives and linen.
Well, another A hit. Nero's certainly going to know, and I mean, the big question on this map, again, no smokes. How do you want to play for the retakes? Vegas, they are setting up for the kill on the flank, and again, it is 3 players getting active. Glowfrosty, massive responsibility.
Here we go. The mantle of responsibility heavy, but he's incredibly strong. Does manage to get his first. The trade done. Man advantage now, OMiT Brooklyn. Oh, they find another Fame now on the 1v3. Makes it a 1v2 with 30 on the clock.
Yeah, but the sun's not going to connect. Going to hit the trophy in an incredibly difficult spot, and nothing you can do. OMiT getting active. OMiT get the round win, and a moment for Glowfrosty where he just has to do his job. Give him one with 3 players working the flank. He does exactly that and calms about the rest. A cheeky little spot in that back corner.
We love a cheeky spot, and I do think the 6-star has, I mean, not necessarily on par with Karachi, but a lot of cheeky spots.
Especially in that section, yeah. And I say corner, it's a circular room, but you'll take it.
I mean, if you can find a corner in a circular room, Chance, well done, mate. You deserve to lay prone in it. Masterful creddy spot. Here we go, another round.
Vegas, by the way, not a single first blood in these first 4 rounds, so they're hunting for their first.
Can they find it? A lot of love towards the B side of the map right now for OMiT Brooklyn on this defensive round. A, wide open. Glowfrosty this time does spot the player, so he has to reposition now, try to get involved. Hasn't thrown anything yet. The bomb will be planted. The trophies are in position. Waiting for the perfect wind-up. 3 through elbow. Attach. How many can you get? Damage dealt. Fame springs. Only gets 1.
Still, though, I mean, time is ticking. OMiT, this is pressure on in this moment. No flanks rolling through, but for the moment, Gio's going to be out of the play. But the flank is going to be cleared, so everybody turns their attention towards the front. Nero shreds for the first one.
Oh, he gets the first. Gio can't get another. Glowfrosty now late to the party, but all good. Attach on the flank. Big round for Vegas.
Oh, so icy, too. He goes for the chow on a heady like that, wins it so quick on the fist bumps. I'm thinking dip away and play for time. Attach, too aggressive, too quick with it. And maybe the right amount of respect for your opponents gets the round dub in Vegas again. Hunting for the first blood. Finally, they get it. Good execution on the round. I know things got spicy, but the play was certainly set.
There you go. Attach 4 and 2. After that round. It's Nero with big production, though. He's sitting at 5 and 5, but leading his team in the damage department as well. And assists, yeah, not wrong. Sparty, though, he is the heaviest hitter in the lobby at this moment in time. A slight advantage there for the OMiT Brooklyn guys.
See, Attach, nice little angle, just cover the middle of the map and in a spot where he doesn't have to be too concerned about stuns and nades. Nero certainly does, but as they fall, wants to go check that bomb. Too little, too late. Plan is down, and this is a 4-on-4 full-man retake.
There we go. The trophies are done. Now the slow ticking of time. No one there to pick up the kill on the fire, but Fame, he's made his way all the way around the back line. Beautiful work, Gio. Helps him out. Fame still able to move fast. Trades are on. The stuns, don't connect, and now Fame brought down from behind. It's fire in the 1v2.
He's got to run as well. You got to run and go check this bomb.
Flying forward. Checks it, Attach with another round-ending kill. The defuse done. And Vegas equalize 3-3.
Hey, you like this revenge from Attach too, right? The 1v2, you think he's got the clutch opportunity, but they just hit that little sneak defuse on him instead of hunting down the one-shot man, and Attach has bounced back and gotten hyperactive as well. Consistently evolved and on point. Vegas have clawed their way back in this game.
It's taken a couple of rounds, it's taken some clutch moments, but they are alive here. 6 and 2 from Attach after that. And Sparty still keeps finding his kills, and they get those bloods as well. So, look, hey, anything can happen here, Chance, at 3-3 here on 6-star.
We just need effective flank watchers, I think, is really all it is. Any of the successful rounds for the defensive end, it's all about that pressure through this B site. And anytime you're picking up the kills on the flank, you're good to go. And Vegas waiting for that pressure. And funnily enough, this is the first round OMiT hasn't full sent it over towards P2. This time, put the pressure on the middle of the map. And a spicy-looking mini-map as well.
Oh, yeah. We're all over that B-bomb. Fast point here from Fame. It's a trophy to play with as well. Sparty, he's going to know it's on now. Will he check it? Nero spots him out. Big damage. Nice blood.
I completely caught off guard, and now look at the flank rolling through. Most important gunfight taking place on the mini-map, and Attach wins it, and that just means Prolute gonna be that last player to fall of fame. Well, he's playing the high IQ game, doesn't want to chase and give away a bad gunfight. Play it easy in the corner, and nice and easy from Vegas. Perfect execution on B.
Oh, he leaves Prolute guessing. Vegas take the lead.
I'm kind of surprised from Sparta too, right? Again, high IQ S&D player, traditionally so, but even after the bomb gets planted, just not paying attention to that water at all. And I mean, a very common spot for players to be an incredibly dangerous head glitch in the water.
Yeah. We used to call it chest high cover, but there's no way you can make that work with...
That was only when Glitch was a specialist in Black Ops 3. That was to avoid that confusion. Fun fact.
It was, actually. We were in that meeting together. Little did we know we'd be sitting in Riyadh a few years later. Round advantage now for Vegas. And Attach has got himself into the highest point he can possibly find on this map. A power position for the moment, but oh my word, GloFrosty brings him down, sniped off the opener.
Yeah, absolutely clean, and now you got OMiT. They can play with a bunch of different options. You had Nero making a little bit of noise towards the middle of the map, but you see OMiT not overcommitting in any direction. They got the man advantage. It is just about not making mistakes. They were looking for a pick with the nades, unsuccessful, but now regroup back together towards the A site. They're going to force it. In the meantime, Spark gets a deadly pick through the middle of the map. Massive advantage.
That's another great look. Ah, this is sensational. Nero down as well. OMiT alive and kicking. They do not let the man advantage go to waste. They find it once again. 4-4. We're all tied up again.
Yeah, that's great work out of the ARs as well. GloFrosty with just a gorgeous first blood. Completely free. No trades even possible to roll through. So if you get that out of the top window, then Spart still the big shooter on the map. 9 kills already collected. 2K plus damage as well. AR's putting on a bit of a show.
And obviously, Sparty is having a very, very strong map so far. I mean, it's not necessarily translating into any kind of dominant score lines here, but it's a lovely, evenly contested map. Both teams taking turn at absolutely smashing each other. Can they find another one here? Is this going to be another big hit from Vegas over towards A? Prolute, the lone man here, up close on the bomb. Meanwhile, the down low watch, oh, you have to be careful. The glass got smashed. The comms will be going crazy right now.
This is an interesting angle. I mean, we just get to test it straight away.
Gotta make it out with his life. Produkt's so worried about the low flank. And it looks like Vegas might actually be leaving. Bad news, Fire has just moved into position on the flank as well. Or not. Oh, God, this is awkward.
I think he might be feeling the pressure. I don't know. Yeah, this isn't a reposition. He knows the pressure's coming his way.
Absolutely. Gets his first. Can he get the second? Oh, lovely stun check. Beautiful work, Fire. Finds 2! What a 3-piece! Can we find the ace? What an unbelievable round it would be. Geo ruins the play. And can he now find one of his own?
That's just too good. And there's not even time on the clock right now. He goes for the cross. GloFrosty's going to spot him and, well, not there to gun him down, but he gets a little bit of help and good teamwork rolling through, and I think that is teamwork in the comms department as well. Fire didn't spot anything. He gets a comm from his teammates. We see him dip back towards P2, and he ends up making the perfect play. Gets the freebie on the first guy sliding out, stun grenade. It is simplistic Call of Duty, but when you do it like that, it is a sight to behold.
He can feel the sort of pressure there. He has to make a move, and he realizes, I'm out of position. I don't know where these players are going to be. The timing has not worked out in my favor. I'm going to pick a corner and hope for the best. He really did a brilliant job of staying alive, let alone finding the 3 there. Puts OMiT Brooklyn now on map point.
Yeah, round away, tying this series up. They've spread the map to play for picks as well. That is noise made on Fire. If the stun connects, maybe that's something Vegas bite on, but I think Gio's just going to call out that it's only 1 player. Everybody else remaining mostly stagnant. Now, it's going to be Fame on the defensive end. Prolute right here.
Nice snaps. Not enough Fame once again. It's a big one. Looking for the second straight away. Oh, and he catches it. Fire finds it. Now pressure on towards the site. Oh, and the trophy gets eaten alive as well. Attach with a frag from downtown. Gives Vegas the man advantage.
Yeah, and GloFrosty wants to work through the middle of the map, and he's going to be successful. Catches Gio. Fire in the meantime. Do you read the underground flank? It doesn't matter. You actually had Attach does back down in this moment, and now GloFrosty, a nice pick as well. This is it to tie the series up.
Man we once called the most clutch player in the league. Attach now in a 1v2. Fire and Glow Frosty, they retreat over towards the B-bomb site. A wide open map for them to play with, and now they've planted. This is to force the round 11 for Vegas.
And what is your setup in a 2 versus 1? You got Spart just watching the back. He doesn't actually have the angle for the deep flank, but should be good enough for the trade. And Attach going to be working through the front. Fire be the first man to spot him.
I think he possibly spotted him out there. Nice to take the fight. Great damage.
That should be the round.
20 seconds. It might be the map. And here comes the flank, and it is not going to work out. OMiT, Brooklyn, bounce back in the search and destroy as it was written. We find ourselves at 1-1 here in the series. This elimination matchup here in Group A just became a whole lot more interesting.
Yeah, question answered. They just needed that 1 6-star rep earlier against the top team to sort of figure things out and get those land jitters away. So S&D nice and clean, and maybe even better news, a lot of those rounds were just won by Gunny. So I know the map 1 was painful, but Spart was shooting that map, Fire making some nice plays as well, and frankly, just on the first blood front alone, OMiT Brooklyn absolutely picking them apart. So S&D secured, but yeah, I mean, 6 first bloods to 4. It took Vegas way too long to start shooting back and getting active, and I mean, Attach the only player positive, but not in a way where the impact was truly felt.
Not enough. Sparty with a massive output there, and again, good looks from Fire. He has some great rounds. That 3-piece, sensational, gives them all the momentum they needed. What a great map, though. That was a lot of fun between both teams, and again, for Vegas, too little, too late. OMiT Brooklyn, they come out hot. They managed to close things out without getting too dangerous, too close towards that red line. But here we go, 1-1 in our series. Another game of control in its way, and no matter how clutch you are, it's all about that final score.
Yeah, moments like these, not exactly the best look for Vegas. I mean, the stun is quite literally just perfect there from Fire, but Fame not able to get a bullet up, and that just sets him up for the old 3-piece there and stops him in their tracks. So the momentum that Vegas started to accrue, Fire shuts it down, and OMiT Brooklyn again just taking turns. But we are going to turn our attention back to Respawn. Vegas, happy for it.
Very happy for it indeed. Well, the first hard point was so strong. We'll see if they can continue that kind of look into the control mode. Very, very different. A lot more static. But we'll see. Again, slow-mo makes everything look cooler. Which I truly believe. As we now roll forward on in the competition, we'll find out how the control goes in a moment. But so far, Chance happy with what I've seen out of OMiT Brooklyn. Again, massive turnaround. Their search and destroy gameplay. That's the sort of team they wanted to be, just like ProLuke said in the interview with Barney. Actually, with Ian. It was Ian. Barney was on stage. I've done it now. Unbelievable. They can hear this as well. I'm sorry, boys. I love you dearly. High-rise control coming up next. First time I've seen a high-rise, actually, so far here on the A stream. Excited to see it go down, brother.
Yeah, I think, well, I know we had an S&D for Thieves and Lore on it for the high-rise map. Yeah, certainly on the mainstream and certainly for control as well. So it's a map where it's about the shooters and it's about the AR players as well. So certainly in the map number 2, Glow Frosty and Spart, guns were hot. So got to be on the lookout for them there on the high-rise as well. Of course, attaching Geo, world champion, a rookie of the year contender as well. You know they're going to bring it to the table. We just get to test the mettle of OMiT once again, who, on a flight like this, so much pressure for the potential end of the year.
A lot of pressure indeed. We'll give our players a moment to relieve some of that pressure, maybe with a bathroom break and maybe a splash of water on their face. We go to a quick commercial break. On the other side of this, high-rise control. Find out who takes the lead in the series.
Ready, set, go.
all squared up going into Highrise control. Both our teams have had a fair crack at one another. One side way more dominant than the other in their win, and that, of course, was the hard point. Vegas to walk away with the respawn. Will they walk away with control as well? Miles, chance to get you through this elimination matchup. The first team we will say goodbye to here at the EWC for MW3 is in this very lobby. A man who doesn't want to go home early is, of course, Fame. We caught up with him before the match.
Fame of Las Vegas Legion looking to step right back into the server. Fame, how are you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. You know, short-term memory about that last match.
Yep.
Just here now, excited to play again, be able to play on main stage, exciting.
What do you think went wrong?
To be honest, we just came out flat. I mean, there were some technical issues, but I mean, the game has had some issues when we were practicing for this event, so it just kind of carried over to the event. Happens, and we just kind of came out flat because of it, and you know, happens.
A jam-packed, first day group stage can be quite tough because it all can happen all very quickly in the blink of an eye. How important is it for you guys to quickly reset and put that in the rearview mirror?
Oh, it's incredibly important. I mean, we're a confident team, and getting a hit to your confidence like that, just losing your first match, if you just get rid of it and just focus on the next match, confidence back, good to go, just guns flying.
You've only been donning this jersey for a couple of weeks now. How are you settling in?
Good. I mean, I'm enjoying the team, having a lot of fun. Love the guys out in Vegas, so yeah, just enjoying my time.
Finally, OMiT, the next hurdle to jump over.
Yeah.
Can you handle it, and what do you make of them?
I mean, they're a good team. They, have been fighting in challengers all year. They've been a good challengers team, good placements. So we just got to play our game and, win
Best of luck, and I hope the journey continues for you.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.
Well, he's not wrong. He's got to play his game, and they've certainly played theirs. Now we go ourselves into a control, all squared up 1-to-1 chance.
And a genuinely interesting series as well. I mean, the tournament brings a lot of unique qualities. I'm being crushed by jet lag. I can't imagine what it's like for the players to be dealing with that type of thing in a moment where their season is on the line. It is last looks going into the new season to show off how good of a player you are. For the pro league teams looking to pick up new players, new squads, whatever is going to form in the chaos of the offseason. I mean, this is quite literally everything, potentially careers on the line. So these guys fighting tooth and nail through the tired, through the late night to battle potentially for that trophy in the end, or else their piece gets melted down.
It gets melted down and added to the mighty pile. Well, we'll find out how that goes. In the meantime, we're going to find out how this high-rise control goes, folks. Should be a nail-biter. Both squads playing for a lot more than just prize money. As we now get into this one, OMiT Brooklyn, Vegas Legion, map 3.
And what a unique map. It is gigantic, and you can also, as Attach is showing off, you can get shot 2 seconds off spawn no matter where you go. You can jump and mantle on everything in an instant. It is a map of shooters. It is a map of high intensity. Got to make sure the gunny's on point. Nero almost always delivers, but going to get traded out in the moment.
Nice work. A lot of love towards the A side of the map already, and oh my, both zones got a little bit of love there on the attack from OMiT Brooklyn. The only side of the map they managed to maintain some presence on is B, and Fame is causing problems. Nice shots, nice trades, as the attack still continues. Oh my word, it is all good for Fame. He's on A.
That's a good route from Fire as well, just to sort of make sure you get him out. He was the last man left alive, and through underground, goes back through blue, just to sort of open that door to get his boys out of the spawn. So there's definitely a dagger setup being set up there by Vegas, but you work out, now you got action on B, 2 players nearby.
He looks good, he works out, and now it's all good. Still trying to maintain presence. No, Geo, Nero find their respective kills. Fire down the B street. He's looking for anything here, but it's attached from that base window. He's still causing issues, chance. 20 seconds to go.
Yeah, and while Geo's going to fall on one end, but as long as Fame is still alive, you have so many players on OMiT dealing with them, and they're able to clear them out and get on the zone, but 15 seconds remaining on the clock. You need this push to work.
They're holding on. Single man on the capture right now, and Fire. He's got ants in his pants. He's moving all over the place. Can he stay alive here? Just hold an angle. Trust your teammates. Here comes the 2-man hit. Finds 1 kill. Less than 15 seconds to go. The clock is open again.
And none of his teammates ever got in position. I mean, they're pushing down this B street, but you got Vegas. They're crawling around it.
They're nowhere near the zone. Can anyone get close? No. Geo in the coverage. 3 seconds to go. And Sparty can't get close.
Yeah, he's L-triggered up, not even making the attempt. Not a fun round there for OMiT on their first offensive round.
That's a tough one. Not a ideal look. Maybe stuck to some gum on the floor there. He wasn't able to make his way towards the zone. But Vegas happy to take that. That's a defensive round. That only one real attack. We saw a few segments captured there, but again, not enough, really, out of OMiT Brooklyn in that opening attacking round. We'll see them defend now and see if they can level things up.
And that's just a moment where you got to feel for Fire. Like, we're watching him on the zone just sort of dancing alone. Nobody ever comes to help him out and stand on the point with him. And when that happens, you expect your teammates to pick up the kills, and simply nobody delivers. But offense on Highrise, certainly more difficult. And on the defensive end, OMiT, nice start.
Yeah, nice start. Good news, though. On this attack, there's no singular point of failure. Vegas trying to spread themselves evenly across the map. Big trades, okay, on towards A. Are we going to hit B at the same time? Possibly. Glowfrosty, massive damage as Fame continues to capture. Here comes the OMiT Brooklyn counterattack. Can they get him off the zone? Fame, still good. Attach with the coverage. The capture continues.
Yeah, Fame's so concerned about Glowfrosty too. Nero's been searching for him around elevators, and Fame just gives up on it. Finally, Nero gets that kill, and Fame showing off some nice shots, ripping heads out the window. And I mean, look at Vegas, stacking not just 1 point, but 2.
They stack both points. The A zone captured. A nice cleanups there, but a little too late. You've got 2 minutes to play here, and you're still on B. Nero finds one segment. Oh, what a win! Attach a 4 spree. It comes to a close, and you do manage to get at least Nero off the point. But man, it's a lot of work here from Vegas early on.
God, things are just so much better when multiple people stand on that zone, and it really put the pressure on the team on defense instead of giving them all the time in the world. And now Fire feeling the heat as well. You got attached there for the trades. You got Vegas constantly putting pressure on different sections of the map, and Attach gives you 2. Prolute, though, high IQ play, making sure he's going for the spawners rather than worrying about attaching his spawn. And Attach falls as well. Everyone from Vegas now back in their base.
Right, back in their base. This is a good look here from OMiT Brooklyn. Can they find anything going forward? No, Nero and Fame. The bouncers there on the window, the body block, and here comes Fire looking to catch a few of these players on the transition. Unfortunate timing, and Attach, what a shot. A minute 20 to go. Vegas, they still have a lot of ground to cover, but it's a good look towards B.
They've at least opened up that 50-yard line. Prolute gets 1, but traded out. Sparty gets 1. Can he find the trades, or is Glowfrosty gonna pounce aggressive right now on the defensive end? And keep in mind, I mean, 13 lives, make it 12 now for OMiT remaining. Could win this round one of 2 ways. Vegas, though, are gonna have to stop that clock.
It's been a costly attack here from Vegas. You're up by 1, up by 2. Nice snap, not enough. They're on a Fire. You just about get on the zone for a second. Attach there. Leaves a little gift for anyone willing to dive on towards that zone. Looking now for the cut-off kills. Can he find any? Looking towards his first. Sneaky Attach, not so sneaky. And the defense holds, 8v8.
Yeah, great positioning there by Spartan. 8v8 again. Lives it could come down to. Vegas are going to have to stop the clock for at least a little chunk of time, but Prolute wins a very big gunfight down low, and Attach, well, he spread the map trying to get a power position. 22 seconds. That time is ticking.
Ticking away. Attach. Okay, big win. There's no zone to capture over by Ace. He has to make a lot work here. Beautiful shots on a Glowfrosty. Pushes him back. Teamwork, though, makes the dream work. And Prolute, what a 2-piece. Last set of lives now for Vegas. Can anyone get close to the zone? It's number 5. It's Fame making a last-ditch attempt. And that might be... No, that's that.
Hey, I appreciate Fame at least going for the zone, though, with 0.3 on the clock. You love to see the plays of the effort rolling through, but Prolute has been the menace on the map. 15 kills leading the lobby. And on offense and defense, he has absolutely been shooting, but both him and Spart giving you 9 there on the defensive end.
That's huge. Again, that was a close one. You see the Prolute there on screen just giving his teammates a lot of words going into this one. I mean, I couldn't tell you what he said, folks, but to the effect of, we're not out of this yet. It's 1-1. Lovely even spread of damage across the board there from everyone from OMiT. They're certainly looking like much more of a cohesive team in this respawn mode. Let's see if they can keep it going.
Yeah, stand out for the moment as well. We talked about Geo. I mean, an AR map where you expect a player like him to thrive. 6-13 for the moment. I mean, he got punished on the offensive end, but looking for a strong response now on defense.
There's the call. No response just yet from OMiT.
You're right next to that zone. Just right on it.
Wait for it. Oh,
okay.
Geo. Massive win. Defensively still good. Glow Frosty looking for something here. Can OMiT find the kill? Yeah, they can. Quick contest, and things are getting crazy. Let's go for an OMiT Brooklyn listen in.
We're just camping straight. Top of pain. I got the base. What is running down? Yeah, there is actually. One shot. BC, on B, by the way. I do not need him for pain. BC. Underground him. They're underground weak. Hit him twice. I him twice. One guy's top for pain. Our side underground. Our side B street attached. One shot, dude. Other guys on B point.
No, they know I'm alright.
Yeah, one top. Yo, our left window. Mid hopped in. Hopped in.
One does our bottom mid.
Look for narrow.
That's one bottom mid door. Bottom mid doors on your side.
I'm coming in with you.
We should go mid. That was from windows.
Final few moments here of the round. Oh, but OMiT Brooklyn finally make a big hit on towards B. They stop the clock, and now we're looking at a two-man stack. Nero brought down. The play continues.
Three-man wipe, and they got a man on either zone, so it's not a stack, but you definitely have options. Vegas forced to respond to the two front wall.
At this point, at least, it's not a single point of failure. Glow, Frosty down, so now the table's starting to shake. The damage dealt, what a nade from downtown. Nero cleans house, final 10. That is the round. There's no way. What a counterattack there from Vegas. Everything safe and sound. A single segment captured on B, but not enough. Map point, Vegas.
Utterly suffocating on the defensive end as well. I mean, OMiT struggling just to touch the zone, let alone able to make any sort of progress. And I'm just looking at the objective kills that they have. I mean, a nice even spread there from OMiT, but yeah, really just getting suffocated, and now a very problematic situation because they're going to be guaranteed defense, or offense, excuse me, for the round 5.
I mean, at the very least, they managed to get a couple of attacks towards the different zones. I mean, both A and B got some love, but it's this thing, they just don't seem to enjoy the stack play. Not enough mans on the point, not just to get the capture done, but also to make it difficult to get you off of it. OMiT Brooklyn, your last chances here on high-rise control. And Prolute here on the defensive moves towards that top heli side, and he's definitely seen something, trying to help out across every part of the map. Can he get anything done?
I mean, he just got, I think every single player for Vegas just got called out, and he did not know which one to go for, and Vegas able to pick up the first couple kills. Spark, though, able to dip and dive and duck down low, and maybe a bit of a distraction. Well, no, Nero's got it under lock and key, and again, Vegas, a much better job around the objective. Again, stacking it. 2 ticks of progress already through.
That's teamwork. 2 stacks down, 1 to go. Geo and Nero working together very, very well. Prolute now up top. Can he find one? He cannot. Lovely trades. And again, even though a man dies on the point, the man next to him picks up that slack. Can we find an Nero wins it, wins the zone.
Hey, look at it. It's a nice, easy setup. You get them on the zone, you force the action to come to you. You don't have to deal with the mixiness. You don't have to take the 50-50 gunfight. So Vegas, pro team, looking good.
Looking great. Another segment gone to A or on attach, holding it together, getting another. He does!
Oh,
my word!
go.
Trophies down, you name it. This might be the map. Second segment long gone. The quick reposition. Sparty shuts the second segment down. Last chance. OMiT Brooklyn, send it, contest it, and save the day for now.
Still, though, the pressure's still going to be here. Geo trying to give you something extra. Prolute, though, gives you 2 in the trade. Not yet in. Well, there's Nero striking, but look at that helicopter fire. Trying to hold it down. Does not last. Vegas instantaneous out of their spawn. They keep this pressure on.
It's a 2-man stack. This could be game right here, right now. They haven't accounted for this. Oh, that's the coverage. Last man alive, Glow Frosty eaten alive, and that is it. Vegas. Right back at it in the respawns. They managed to walk away with that one, 3-1.
Yeah, and Vegas maybe not exactly excited about a map 5 potential if they lose this next respawn, but the great news is the respawns have not been close. A well-orchestrated team, I mean, utterly dominant on the Karachi hardpoint. Frankly, Nero looks bored there on the main stage with that performance on Highrise. A clean effort through and through, and I mean, attach on the map. Frankly, playing for kills, and it's because he was getting them 19 and 13, dealing out so much damage and death as well. Vegas, nice and clean.
It's just that little difference when it comes to coordination. There's 2 players doing nearly everything together at all times. When there's capturing the zone, just watching each other on pushes. The teamwork was just too much there for Vegas to stay alive. OMiT Brooklyn did not have the same synergy.
You know, it's one of those moments. We have watched every single pro match this entire year, so we have those moments where we're watching players not even go after the point when the round is coming of it. That's a bad sign. When you get 3-man wipes and fires on the zone, desperately calling out for help, and he doesn't get any, no kills coming through, no one wants to stack with him. Moments like that show off just the tale of two different teams, but attached, you just saw 15 kills on the attacking round, and Nero had 14 on the attacking round. So more difficult there on Highrise. Those two lit a fire.
Fire indeed. Well, this is the highlights, folks. And a dangerous position to be in right now for OMiT Brooklyn. Potentially their last map here at the Esports World Cup. They've got themselves in a very, very dangerous position. Another respawn is on its way, another hard point. And Vegas Legion, after the performance on the first map, I mean, they have got to be salivating at the prospect of another hard point.
Absolutely, because again, 250 to 70 points, first 100-point club we have seen thus far this weekend. To my knowledge, you know, I might have missed some Bravo matches while we've been casting, so, you know, don't hold me to it, or at least check me on that. But either way, Vegas, when these guys hit their flow state, an incredibly dangerous team. Still a big question mark of exactly how effective the Fame roster change is going to be for the squad, but at least what we've seen from them thus far in this series, he's been nice.
It's not been bad at all. I mean, of course, against their first match, Boston took them to task. It was 250-204, and the Highrise was a 6-2 S&D, invasion control, an absolute blowout, 3-0. Now a Vista hard point. We will see how OMiT Brooklyn take this one, because again, a very, very different style of hardpoint map to Karachi. Very, very fast-paced. Expect a lot more submachine gun play, which could absolutely play into the advantage there of OMiT.
And one good thing about OMiT's game we actually saw on Karachi, they did show a distinct willingness to rotate, occasionally chalking up entire hills to worry about that rotation. But obviously on a map like Vista, I mean, you got the P3, P4 right next to each other. You rotate early, get those back spawns, you're good for 2 hills, 120 seconds potentially on the horizon. So OMiT, lethal threat, the key rotations to pay attention to in those moments. Of course, on the flip side, I know Nero, I mean, he has been a monster in hardpoint. His stats have been bonkers this year. Might not have got the breaking point hardpoint player in the year, but as far as non-top 4 teams go, Nero to me at the top of the list.
Top of the list indeed. He is an explosive player. Very, very exciting to watch when he's on form. And this could be the map to get it done. And what a dagger this could be. Vegas is starting to feel good, right? It's starting to feel like this is our time to keep moving forward. For OMiT Brooklyn, you have come so far, figuratively and literally. You do not want to go home just yet. Try to force that search and destroy. This is it. The final chance for them here in the tournament. Vista is on its way.
We want to tip Nero for the hardpoint gameplay, but of course, when you have Dylan attached on the roster, always gets his piece of the pie.
Doesn't actually always get his piece of the pie.
Well, he didn't at chance, but that's that. This is the event. It's quite literally, it's the pie event.
It's the look at that pie dish. No, it's a lovely trophy, folks, but will it be the pie that Attach gets? We'll find out. Vista hardpoint, map 4, match point for Vegas Legion. Let's get it.
I'd still, this to me is insane. I want to know how they do this. It looks so good.
It's magic. Chance. Here in Riyadh, magic and science are the same thing.
Yeah.
That's a quote from Thor, that's not true. But either way, it's lovely looking. Into the hardpoint we go for Vegas Legion, and opening time, lovely. Opening shots, even better from Fire. And now you have a bit of a flip.
And you see what Attach is doing, right? Sending in Geo for the kill in effect, and trying to dish out a little bit of damage, but both those AR players fall, and Glow Frosty inside the point. I know he had a little bit of help, but a big multi-kill as well, keeping those Vegas players at bay.
He's had quite a few bigs, 3 feeds like that in the competition already. So can we keep it going for OMiT Brooklyn the Archers? Absolutely. Here comes the next attack from Vegas. First man in. Baits out the attack, and nice shots there from Geo up close there. Point blank with the MCW. Trades done. Vegas on top.
That's a wild-looking gunfight and a very nice retake. Granted, only for about 8 seconds, but you get the power positions, you get the high ground for the rotation as well. Pro loot full sending just into death, and now Spart hanging back, trying to play for those kills.
That 3 down might not look crazy because, of course, there's only 7 seconds left, but it gives you the perfect run towards P2. Now you just have to survive this next attack there from OMiT Brooklyn, and you do. Sparty Goes in, quick contest, a lot of mans here. Trades complete again. Vegas winning again.
Yeah, two sort of unfortunate team kills rolling through on the past two hills that Vegas looking to take full advantage of. And nice little gunfight win there from Geo, and Fame has found himself in the absolute power position, roaming. Should be easy kills to get, and finally there for the cleanup. Maybe 3 more bursts within the Renetti, but Fire with the Rival 9 shuts him down, and a lot of white time on this P2. Vegas have looked better, but all is well that ends well. We talked about the key rotations, and for the moment, OMiT absolutely have it.
Yeah, and again, for the folks at home who don't know what that means, white time is when no one's in the hard point, it still ticks down. So essentially wasted opportunities to pick up a score, which can go, to and against the team, but we'll find out what happens here over towards the bar. Top left-hand side of the minimap, the third hard point here on Vista, and Fire can't keep the run going. His teammates, though, do keep the time going.
Yeah, good bait and switch, shuts down that cruise missile opportunity, and cruise missile lethal on this map as well. Nero, though, spin to win, but Fire continues the hot hand. Can't quite get the second, but at least you get the trades. You have maintained those back spawns, and you have maintained your lead. OMiT Brooklyn, so much better here on Vista in the hardpoint.
So much better. It is night and day. 25 to go here on P3, and again, you called it, mate. If you get this side of the map and maintain control, that's not what happened. So now left-hand side of the minimap is where Vegas will spawn. The left-hand side of the minimap is where the new hardpoint is.
Yeah, unlucky, but just a bit of a small overcommitment there from OMiT that could have long-term implications. Keep in mind, as soon as they sort of lost this sauce and lost control of the Karachi, well, Vegas never looked back. That is the moment for Vegas to get control of the game, get the spawns, and let Nero roam and fry.
Oh, he's trying. Gets away with nothing there. An opportunity for Fame to pick up 2. Oh, he gets eager, but he manages to find at least the first. Lovely moves. What a shot from Fame. 2 in the feed there. Last man down. All dead for OMiT.
And that's what happens when you give that old pro team the advantage. When you give them the spawns and control the game, it's a 4-man wipe and potential devastation.
Potential devastation. Well, you've talked about a pro team. Let's go for some big old listening with Vegas Legion, and here's some pro comms.
Tom's.
Dead.
He's behind my big stairs.
You're big stairs, that shit?
Yep.
Yo, got big steps and then
Make sure you rotate.
Yeah, I got time. That's good shit. I'm going on to mid.
I'll be big step. Oh, shot me.
I think I'm mid.
Nice, good shit.
One's mid on me.
this whole time. Make sure.
I'm good. You sent me. You're good.
One's low art.
Yeah, low
Low
art.
art. He's going back. No, he's in low right corner.
Dead.
Nice, good shit.
Nice.
I'm gonna help you cap. Yeah, just play kills cap. Play kills cap.
Try to go cap with you.
He was back. I needed. Got one.
That's good shit. I
Nice
saw
one.
TT again.
Yeah,
Dead.
I'm one shot.
Yeah, we can fly timer.
Sliding out.
Let's get time.
Not deep.
Oh, low. He's low. Low cubby.
Low dead.
Get on top. I should have flipped this. Now we don't have yet.
I needed top P3. Be
Make
careful.
sure they got mid spawns. They got splits. One's going back ticket.
Yeah, one guy in office already. Threw a nade.
I got one.
Threw a nade from office.
Yep.
I'm in your cap.
Look at cap. Look up above. Look at your
Yeah.
above.
Got you.
Oh, he's not even
Cross used
smart.
one shot. They're ticket.
Nice, good shit.
He's not even gonna chow. He's gonna play.
Got you. I'm trying to live.
Take it, watch out.
T dropped. Front time.
Take him, set it. Nice, good shit.
Nice,
I have a
yeah.
trophy on
I got your
top.
help.
There should be T. They should be T.
I'm thinking with tap, yeah. Low red.
Low.
I'm gonna get T.
Dead.
That's nice.
I sent AT.
Dead T.
That's good shit.
They could be back ticket. Yeah, middle.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Actually, I have it.
Now you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Top corner.
Stunnated a trophy,
Okay,
but all good.
Well, in Vegas there, not only great comms, but great gameplay, taking the lead and now with a decent advantage.
Yeah, you appreciate the back and forth, right? They're calling out where the spawn's rolling through. Geo gets the information, realizes that they had it slightly incorrect and goes for the correction. So staying heads up on it. But now, arguably the most important rotation on the map, not towards the P3, but the P4, but getting to the P1 first to set yourselves apart and fire the first man to strike.
Fire the first man to strike, but man, just looking at the stats once again, Geo, the 20 and 10. He's had a lovely look so far. Fame just managing to get under the defenses there of Glowfrosty. Attach gets his. Still, Vegas on the rotation, winning gunfights all over the place, maintaining the lead.
Yeah, Fame heads up, though. He's ready for that second gunfight, but the read is one thing, the win is another, and Spark able to dish out death in that moment. And 30 seconds on this time is way too much for Vegas to give up, excuse me. They got to go for the hit.
Yeah, this isn't like the Karachi. You can't be giving up all this time on Vista. So many comebacks, nice shots out of Sparty. Oh my word, it's basically a stag glitch, but he gets a couple. 3 now in the feed for him. 122 and climbing as Vegas, despite the deficit, are still controlling the card point.
Yeah, Spark just kind of out of the play in that moment, right? I mean, Vegas are squaring up for the hit. He's just the last man to get involved. And by the time he gets near the hill, 2 players for Vegas already inside of it. So a little bit behind in this moment, just like you have number 3. 3 in the minimap. Nero behind you, so he's turning heads, he's winning gunfights, and he gives you the two-piece, a moment of unawareness there from OMiT, and they get punished.
And it's another, again, just like the first set. Vegas managed to take P1 and P2 effortlessly, and now they're reaping the rewards, and it's even larger, this lead, now than it was going the first time. Still holding on to this. No one there from OMiT just yet. Through the middle of the map, we now fly. Prolute gets his. Geo getting involved as well. Now, trades are there, but it's a man advantage on the zone. Hardpoint firmly in the hands of Vegas after the push.
Yeah, just a good hold thus far, but still a little bit of white time, and 2 and make it 3 in the feed. Now it's Fame by his lonesome. You expect him to get overwhelmed and spark the man to take him off the hill. Final 12 seconds though, Vegas might as well fight for it. You do not have that rotation, and this is sort of that moment of the game. OMiT won the rotation in P3 the first go around, and their biggest mistake is they ended up just losing those spawns. And look at what Vegas is doing on the minimap. They're making sure they guarantee it. 3 players threading through towards Piano. They're going to get those spawns. It's a guarantee.
OMiT on the high road. Vegas take the low road. Can they find the kills in the middle, though? Oh, big one there from Fire. Actually, a trade. Nero goes down as well. And in all that, Attach flies forward. Hardpoint Vegas.
Yeah, this is going to be it. Their year coming to a close. Vegas taking them to task in the respawns, and they're doing the little things right. That is the big pro difference, and right now Fire forced just to make an absurd play to try to break this hill, and him and Prolute, they're in well coordinated in the play you need Fire to make. He absolutely gives you. Man has 25 right now on the main stage.
Trying to stay alive, fighting as hard as he possibly can. Sparty, 2 in the feed, final 15 seconds. Something you absolutely want, yet you gotta go back for it, mate. You really need that time. You also need the rotation, and that's where Vegas is. They're in the new hard point, and they're ready for action.
And you can just see, OMiT, those little moments of just being discordant, right? A little bit tough to orchestrate, and now they don't have enough bodies to even go for the break, so discordant in the push as well. 50-point gap, it is only gonna get worse.
Here it goes. The Glow Frosty in and out, finds at least 1 hit. Good job making the backline safe. Unfortunate team kill forward on the point we now go. Prolute trying to get it done alone. 40 seconds left on this point. You sorely want this. The 200-point mark will soon be crossed as Vegas, the finish line is well in sight.
Yeah, that team kill is so unlucky, and Vegas taking full advantage of it. Geo does get traded out, and you've at least found your way inside the hill, but question is for how long. The kill feed, orange, left side dominated, 20 seconds secured, and that rotation, you're still applying pace.
Still fighting for it. Again, looking towards a new hard point. OMiT Brooklyn, it is starting to get deadly here. There's no going back. The die has been cast. Geo can't get any more out of it. 220 and climbing, and Nero now starts to fatten up the kill spree.
Yeah, they're just going for a nice little victory lap. Of course, no cruise missiles to break down this hill. Got to do it with the gunny, but Attach kicking things off right. Those orange arrows are surrounding this time.
Surrounding the time. Trade's now done. Fame and the boys of Vegas so far coming out on top. Fame finds his second. Now they're in the point. The final few moments here of the map. We could be coming to a close.
It's about to be a long flight home. It is too big of a lead, too little, too late. Vegas on fire.
Absolutely cooking. 10 seconds to go now. OMiT, the last chance for them to stay alive. Nades, stuns, everything, throw it. This is it. Their EWC moment on the line. Can they get in there and stop it? The answer, no. Vegas. Simply too much to handle. They stay alive here in Group A. And it is the end of the line for OMiT Brooklyn, our first team to be eliminated here at the Esports World Cup.
And fist bumps out and about. Respect always, especially from Attach, but Vegas truly just taking care of business. OMiT had a nice bounce back we saw on the 6-star compared to earlier today. The S&D looked clean, but the respawn Vegas simply built different, absolute shooters, and sort of talk about the tale of a couple different players, right? Attach and Nero, especially on offense on Highrise, absolutely popping off. It was Geo, maybe had a bit of a slow performance, but they got the dub, didn't need him to. And then what did he do on the Vista? Absolutely fries. So Vegas players taking turns,